Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to teach you how to integrate your Magento store to GetResponse. Okay, so once you are inside your Magento admin panel, you want to go here to find partners and extensions. Then you want to navigate to Magento Marketplace. You can obviously just go directly here, but in this case I'm just showing you the step-by-step. And you want to write here GetResponse. There we go. As you can see, this is totally free, $0. You want to choose this one. And then you simply add to cart. Go ahead and navigate to your cart here, proceed to checkout. You don't need to provide any payment information as it's free, and then simply place the order. Then go ahead and click install. Perfect. So now you need to make sure you have your access keys that you can find when you go here to your profile. And then you click here, access keys. You'll have to create a new pair if you don't have one already, and if you do, you simply copy the public and the private key. If you're not the one managing your Magento server, just share the access keys with your developer or IT team so they can install it for you. If you're managing your Magento server yourself, you'll install the GetResponse extension with Composer, and for that, you should copy and paste your public and private keys in your JSON file inside your project, and then use the command that you are seeing now on the screen to add the GetResponse extension. These last numbers you see will depend on the version you wish to install, so be aware of that. And I won't go into more detail into this process. We do recommend you read the dev docs from Adobe on how to install extensions for more detailed help on this specific part. Okay, so once you install the plugin, go to your Magento admin panel, then click here on System and then Integrations. Then you want to click here in Add New Integration. You want to enter a name for this. It can be anything you want, really. Let's say GetResponse, for example. You don't need to write anything here in callback URL or identity link URL. You can leave it as it is. And then the password you use to log in into your Magento account. And then go ahead and click on the Save button. Now go ahead and click here in Activate and Allow. Now you're going to see 4 different codes here. You want to go ahead and copy the access token. You will have to pass it in a moment in your GetResponse account, so remember that we did this. And by the way, you want to make sure that in this integration you just created, if you go here on Edit and you click API, that it's set to all, okay? Don't forget to save. Okay, so once we are inside our lovely GetResponse dashboard, we want to go ahead and click on Tools in the navbar and then Integrations and API. You want to scroll here until you find Magento, and you want to click Connect. Here on the host address, you want to provide your shop URL. Make sure you place it in this format, HTTPS, otherwise you might get an error. And also double check if you don't have any spaces in the end or in the beginning of your URL. Here you can pass the Magento access token, so it's the one that you actually copied before. Once again, make sure you don't have any spaces in the beginning or in the end, and then simply click Connect. You can also integrate with multi-store Magento, and in that case you can simply choose which stores you want to integrate with and have an individual setup for each store. As you can see, we have 3 shops here, and I'm going to go ahead and configure one of them. For example, the shoe stores view. You want to go here to the 3 vertical dots and click Setup Imports. I recommend using Send Full E-commerce Data, which imports context to your list, products, and order history, and these options will enable you to use all features in GetResponse that will benefit you, like product recommendation or abandoned cart emails. These other 2 options, while they're self-explanatory, one option will just import the context and the other will just import products. But once again, I really do recommend using Send Full E-commerce Data so you can use GetResponse in its full capabilities. So moving on, needless to say, you should only send marketing emails to contacts who have given you consent to do so. You can select all my Magento customers if you want it just for statistics, for example, but do not contact these people with marketing emails, okay? So let's choose this first option. It's generally safer. Then you can select the list you want your contacts to go to. I'll just choose a default one, but if you wanted a separate one, you would simply create it beforehand. Then select how you want to display the product name in GetResponse, okay? In this case, let's go for product name and variant name, because why not? It's very complete. Make sure you are connecting the store you are intending to connect. In this case, we can see it's the shoe store view, so everything is correct. Make sure to select this option here to import product, costume, or any commerce data on a rolling basis. In essence, what this will do is that it will enable live sync. You can also leave it disabled if you would prefer to import data once every 24 hours. In this case, let's keep the toggle on. Also, note that the plugin will use the import settings from the integration. So for example, if you import the products only, we will only send a live update of your product, not of the contacts or of the transactions. Then going back here, you can enable the Web Connect if you want to track your customers in automation workflows to follow up with them after they visited the site, if they made the purchase, if, for example, they abandoned the cart. You can also display pop-ups to entice the visitors with a special offer and increase engagement, or you can also send push notifications to send updates, bring customers back to your website. So I would recommend you keep this one on as well. And then go ahead and proceed to custom field mapping. This is where context will be imported. You can use predefined fields, for example, let's say here gender, or obviously email, but also your own custom fields that you can freely create. One thing that I do want to point out though is that you are careful not to exceed your GetResponse plan, specifically the limit of context that you can have, so make sure you don't have more context in your Magento store than your GetResponse account allows. Otherwise, you're going to be charged a list extension fee and nobody wants that. Moving on, for now, let's just select skip importing and matched fields. Click import. Your integration will actually start working once this first import is finished. Go ahead and click OK, got it. Now let's see where this actually went. Let's go here to tools and then e-commerce tools. Here we go, shoe store view. Let's click on it. As you can see, our products are here. In this case, we have shoes. So everything went as it should and our integration is set up. That's about it. As you can see, connecting your Magento store to GetResponse is pretty simple, and this will allow you to do all your marketing in a single place. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and happy selling.